He does so much that you wouldn't know about unless you know who he is, wherever he goes. And one of my, like I said, my favorite people. Someone who I'm proud to call my friend. Give it up for Paul Willis.
Let's go.
Straight from my book of rhymes. This is 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 straight from my. This is straight from my. This is straight from my. Word. This is straight from my. I went from Jamaica Plain all the way to Bodega Bay. Things were straight from 1987 and 98. Then the hits came and hits changed with the quickness. When I was 12, my grandma was diagnosed with a sickness. Books was black and white, my school was black and white. One of 13 blacks who could bridge that divide. No disrespect, my friends were upper middle class with intellect. Starting in class to be as free was easy to respect. Black but not good enough, small but not good enough. Either because I loved so much that I couldn't rub. It's only a matter of time before I was out of my mind. Every summer was reckless, my mom was out of a job. Brothers in and out the house, some were friends, others rose with. Try to keep me boxing, I stay on my toes, praying to the Lord. Is this my ceiling on my floor? Can open the next door to the last one. This is straight from my book of rhymes. This is straight from my book of rhymes. This is straight from my rhymes. This is straight from my 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 I almost cried when I was 7. I heard the waves that changed the ships. Belly of the beast, I was losing. Grandma sacrificed hospital nights with crucifix. My mama sacrificed my dad. Seems like the dog runs in the family. Veins suffocate my blood clot. Hang with me, stick and move. Get to kitchen stool, which is wrong. I got my school before I sleep. Off the floor, till I had no bed. Should have been evident in somewhere. Something more that's meant for me than what I know there. Watch the sun grow into Apollo. Just because you bring them be a leader doesn't mean I will follow. Dreams stuck in between. A couple ounces in the bottle. Really hanging on now. Why would I care about tomorrow? Got my future bright with a past for the sorrow. I hope I can deal with some hollow. This is straight from my book of rhymes. 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 Yes. Straight from my book of rhymes. This is straight from my book of rhymes. This is straight from my book of rhymes. This is straight from my book of rhymes. So how we feeling, y'all? We feeling great too. The band sounds amazing, don't they? Y'all had a chance to meet the band already, right? No? No? So we got Ozzy on the keys. We got my man Dan Marino on the drums. We got Michael Carr on the guitar. I swear that wasn't me, that's really his name. It's Michael Carr. I didn't make that rhyme because I'm a rapper, that's really a thing. And we got Amari Fortune on the bass. and my friends I couldn't see anymore. So they started slapping niggas on backboard. I knew my way out because my grandma had instilled in me. And she had this love like you wouldn't believe. The hood has never been a place you wanted to leave, but I didn't make it out alive. I make it out free. It's mine, it's mine. Whose world is this? The world is yours. The world is yours. The world is yours, yeah. The world is yours. Whose world is this? It's a great question we gotta ask these days. You know what I'm saying? When we think about the responsibility of fixing the things that we see in our society, right here at home, from our city to our country and beyond, we really have to ask that question. We gonna let people with titles and elections decide our fate? Yo, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Growing up as our community, you look out for each other. You know, your neighbor, the bodega owner, your OGs, taking over the playground. And folks in your community is easy to be here for you. So when you think about who this world really belongs to, it's easy, I think, to say that there's a lot of hopelessness that exists today. But we can take our power back by making sure that we know the world is yours. It's mine, it's mine. You feeling good about this hip hop thing?
Yeah.
Me too. It's funny, I just took this class called Hip Hop Culture in the New Economy at Emerson College. It's the only hip hop class at that school. And as important as it was that we talked about, you know, the foundation of the culture, right, where it started and the legacy that it comes from, another thing that was really important in our classroom conversations, and Joy knows, because Joy is a part of these conversations too, about the importance of women in the culture and the role that they played. And so, you know, when I play these hip hop tracks and people recognize, you know, Jay-Z and they recognize Nas, I think it's also important that we give a nod to, you know, people like Erykah Badu, who helped to set the tone for us. So we're gonna get into this next track. That I wanna be remembered as forever nights. We're from a law came to me in the dead of night. Passover, class over, time to get it right. When my outlast look here, disciples. My community is what I dedicate my life to. I meditate on microphones for survival. My whole life changed before high school. My gift, my mind was blessed with the strength. I learned how to hustle from my environment. I don't fit in a box that they want me in. I'm not a shark in the water, I'm just a fire pit. Retirement just a pivot, I've been a threat. Since Radio Shack Nights, dope cassettes. This ain't goodbye cause you know I ain't finished yet. I'm just passing the mic to whoever got next, got next, got next. This next track, I want to shout out producer, his name is Sebastian, he goes by the Mechanic, and Gio for featuring on the project called The Pit Stop Volume 1. We released it, I think it's summer of last year, and this next song is from there. It's called Donuts. We like to call it Pepper Jam.
the only way that you get the album. And so what I
when I see God through you, it reminds me that hope is beautiful. Shout out together, every cause is a blessing. Reflecting, redirection, and sometimes protection. Shout out together, every cause is a blessing. Rejection is redirection, and sometimes protection. Collab with ancestors to remix the present. Shouldn't be possible, I must be protected. I write to rewrite, this must be reinvention. They dreaming of success, used to sit in detention. Taught so many classes, they finally give me credit. My professors are hating now, sitting my lectures. Who knew my phonetics would become an aesthetic? And then I get paid to wax poetic. I turn my verses into blessings, speaking the truth. There's so much in a name and so much more for you. You can understand how this all came together. You be crying too in sunny weather. I'm preaching too, I look to the line. I can recognize that I'm being led by God. Yeah, through the eyes of the 700 people. I'm Lord in His name, and what is shout out together, every loss is a blessing. Rejection is redirection, and sometimes protection. Shout out together, every loss is a blessing. Rejection is redirection, and sometimes protection. Y'all wanna shout out Nelson Mandela with me? Shout out Mandela. Shout out Mandela. Shout out Mandela. Shout out Mandela. Yeah, shout out Mandela. Give it up for the band. So every song title is a chapter title in the book. So that last one was chapter 3, Empowerment and Resilience. I believe that this next one is chapter 4, called Collaboration. And what's interesting about these two records is how they were inspired by my students. Out of the album book curriculum, the curriculum came first. And so when I started teaching class and getting my students to think intentionally around what leadership values look like in hip-hop culture, we started talking about examples of people in our local community and people on a global kind of pop culture level who demonstrated these values. So one of my students talked about Nelson Mandela being one of those folks. Another one of my students talked about how much we learned from our ancestors in the past, how when DJs and producers would find these great beats, they find these old records, it's like they're collaborating with these ancestors from before. So shout out Gil Scott Heron, LeVar Burton, Tonko Ice and Martin, who really inspired this next piece. I'm a 101, you think haters affect me? Gonna give my all till I fall on empty. Dreams so big it depresses me. Like, is this reality that needs correcting? Visions in my mind when I'm projecting. Do I share with the world or protect me? Radically reimagine like a genie in Aladdin. Travel to the palace, learn more than that. Danger in the sands and time is mad. Ain't no carpet ride, it's off of my landing. I landed, crash and roll, no control. Couldn't see past 20, nearly twice as old. I can feel my future in the distance. Ambition become real like prevalent. What is a black dream? Is it real or is it gold? Walking underwater and can't feel the cold. Slowing past down so they never get old. Will memory keep my soul. With a winter, I'm holding close. With the drums take me home. With the drums take me home. With the drums. Coming from the line, try the fire side. When the river meets the this live social. Been in moves to TikTok, cause we got mobile. I still got mojo, and I got mobile. We the people's part third world liberation. Rainbow coalition, decolonization. We fight capitalism for reparations. Connected to our pain, not our nations. We are. Can you feel it? It's what the culture missing. You healing? I know this that world sees appealing. But what's a bad dream if it ain't real? What's a bad dream? It's in here in this world. Walking on the water and can't feel the cold. Story passed down so they never get old. Will never in my soul. When I'm home close. When the drums take me home. When the drums take me home. New music for y'all. This is another one from the album. It's called Chapter 8, Adaptability and Evolution. And when you think about just all the ways that hip hop has helped to remix the world, right? It's special. It's just special. And I've seen myself kind of grow and transform in this culture. I've seen this culture shape community spaces differently, nonprofits differently. I've seen folks who are DJs, MCs, graph writers, do community engagement and shape public policy and the way we live our lives. So I know it's all possible. You know what I'm saying? Everything is possible in this culture. Like a new movie inhaler every day was like a new movie trailer. My mama only listened to Bob and the Wailers. Her new redemption song was really a prayer. Fighting tears and I was cuffed near Central Square. Found hoping this bed with my bus fare. Woke from out the city block, seeing crooked city cops. Singing for the bus to stop when it didn't want to stop. Hate the rights for people who could not and should not. Break the mothers and school kids for different blocks. Sitting on the back of the bus feeling like my ancestors. Seeing a world like them and it's messed up. I understood grace and mercy in these lessons. And witness God's smile I leave from the heavens. Yeah. It's hard. It's like these songs are so personal, you know what I'm saying? But I'm home now. Looking back on the road, I'm coming home, talking legacy while approaching the throne. Now put the gates and wait for all of us alone. Got friends on both sides of the fence I can't disown. What's it mean to be free when you're bound by the word? You live by any means, there is no dream deferred. I know you're conflicted from what I've seen and heard. I pray to God to my faith, give me reaffirm. I need to change in myself. I surrender to His will. Much as I enjoy the thrill, I just sit and be still and listen to the signs of the universal language. Warrior scholar, what could be more dangerous? And only little me can see me now. I know it's stubborn ass will be proud. Thankful for all the times that I went without. You take it with me, so I'm heading down the ground. If only little me can see me now. I know it's stubborn ass will be proud. Grateful for all the times that I went without. You take it with me, so I'm heading down the ground. It's hard. I performed that track maybe 3 times in life in front of other people, except for Marty. Marty's heard everything. But yeah, like I write from a real place, so these stories are from a real place. And when we talk about just all the things that we lost in our lives, and all the beautiful things that we've gained, and how there's so much beauty and love in like grief and loss and hurt. There are lessons, even though it doesn't feel like there are lessons in that. But it's a friend of mine. His name is Corrigo Bailey. He's an MC on the West Coast, and he does a lot of work around just healing and wellness being the new genre. Right, not like hip hop, R&B, or soul, but like wellness as the new genre, right? And he said that that pain that you feel after you experience really traumatic things, it's also a sign of the love that you felt for the thing that you lost, for the person that you might have lost. And so I think about that when I think about this music and what it takes for us to get to a place where we can be free. It's heavy work, it's collective work, and that's why walking in this room and seeing all these familiar faces, y'all are beautiful for doing the work that you do, for standing up for folks, for giving people language and opportunity. And that's what I hope to do through this music and through this art. Create this space where healing can exist, where truth, in fact, can exist. I don't want to write this down. No. I don't want to write this down. Let me tell you how I feel right now. Tomorrow may never come. For you and me, life is not promised. Tomorrow may never show up. I gotta hold on. So what's in a promise? We used to pinky swear under yellow lights. You would sit it comfortably put on my handlebars as we cruise through the neighborhood. We bend dirty street corners, and you whisper secrets in my ear till my grandma would call me home. So what's in a promise? We went to church, swore that God will always guide us, and you always have, you always have. What's in a promise? You worked around the clock so that we would have enough. The bodega and the pizza shop knew all of us by face and by name, and they would beat us while you were double shifting at the Israel. We went to church, swore that God will always guide us, and you always have, yeah, you always have. So what's in a promise? I see you in all stages when you express joy, anger, sadness, and doubt. Belief is what got you through. So in your darkest moments, when everything has been stripped away and all you have is your word, and our city and our politicians, see, they'll break their promises, but not us, nah, not us. Our word is bond. Bonds that we make with trust and with faith and with love. My grandma was a minister. She taught me about the promised land and how it wasn't a physical place. It was a state of mind. It was a state of being. So we trust, we faith, we love, and may all of your dreams come true. I know I can be what I wanna be. I know I can be what I wanna be. I know I can be what I wanna be. What's that? What's that? I know I can. What's that? What's that? Be what I wanna be. I want my people to be free, to be free, to be free. I want my people to be free, to be free, to be free. I want my people to be free, to be free, to be free. I want my people, my people. I want that people to be free, to be free, to be free. I want that people to be free, to be free, to be free. I want that people to be free, to be free, to be free. I want that people, Y'all stay with me. In the world, we're constantly having to think about ways to fix it. And sometimes, you know, the status quo, the establishment, the powers that be, whatever you want to call them, they have a fixed mindset when it comes to our future. And that's the beautiful thing about art, artistry, and hip-hop culture in particular. is that we get to radically reimagine and create the things that we want to see, that we know will be good for the people. So keep on doing that. Thank you so much. I'm your brother in the fire. My name is Paul Willis. We got Amari Fortune on the bass. We got Michael Carr on the guitar. We got Dan Marino on the drums. Get better man. And we got Cosby on the keys. We appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Have an amazing rest of your evening. I don't know if y'all got plans after this, but I'm headed to Hibernian Hall for Resist Dance. And so if you want to be in community with other kind of artists, activists, educator types, that's where they'll be. So I'm going to go pull up over there after this and go say what's up. Feel free to join. It's only like $10 at the door. Appreciate y'all. Hopefully we get to keep on rocking in the free world. Peace, y'all.
Yes, thank you everybody for showing up today. I really appreciate all the love and support. We're here. This is the first of many, Moving with Confidence. As you may know, this was a great experience and this is what it's about. Eventually we'll grow, it always does. Trust me, I've done it a bunch of times. And yeah, everyone on your way out, just make sure you grab a tote. Everybody gets a free tote outside. You tell them I said. And to support Heart, take some extra brochures. Give them out to people, your friends. We all know someone who needs extra support and help. And that's what Heart is here for. Until next time, I really appreciate it. And Paul, where can we get your book?
Yeah.
Real quick.
My bad. So we're doing the book launch. It's not like an album release party, it's a launch because everybody who gets a copy of the book at Frugal Bookstore, you become like an advocate and a champion for hip-hop leadership. So Tuesday, that's 2 days from now, April 29th, from 6 p.m. to 7:30. So if you got a like cool little date or like some plans for afterwards, you can still, you know what I'm saying, do both. But pull up. We'll have books for sale there at the bookstore. Sell me out, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe I have to go back to my printer and like make another 100, you know what I'm saying? But that's what's going on. You can get it there, and if you can't make it on Tuesday, my bad, Gio, my bad.
You heard it here, folks.
If you can't get it on Tuesday, you can buy my book through my website, hiphopleadershipbook.com. All the info's there.
Thank you. Give it up for yourself one last time.